Alright, so that title is a little crazy. And you might be like, bro, why are you thinking about this? See, the tongue is a very underrated muscle. And in order to properly discuss the true power of a character like Venom, we have to discuss just how powerful his tongue is. But I can promise you, by the end of this video, you're gonna know how powerful Venom's tongue is. That's not a threat, that's a promise. And I'm gonna mainly stick with the live action movies, just because in the comics, his tongue has a tongue, and there's a lot of variation, but yeah. So in Venom 1, as Venom is demonstrating his tongue, he's shot and immediately eats a man's head off. How does he do this? With his tongue. See, we get some visual storytelling right here. The top henchman now understands the power of Venom's tongue, because his job and his whole character is containing the power that is Eddie Brock and Venom. And later on in the movie, he wants to rip his tongue out. Why? Because he knows and he's felt the power of Venom's tongue. Then in Venom 2, when Eddie and Venom are fighting, Eddie grabs his tongue and Venom flips him over with the power of his tongue. I'm just saying, that's one powerful tongue. Can flip a whole Tom Hardy. Speaking of Venom 2, Carnage is way more powerful than Venom. Venom is very much scared of Carnage. And this could be seen very well when he's fighting a security guard. And Carnage uses his tongue to deep throw into the other man.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Why are these movies so freaky? I don't know, but that's a lot of power right there. Do you know how much force is needed to go down a man's throat and kill him? I mean, I know. That sounds very sus, but like, I did the math.
Nigga, you gay.
Alright, this whole video is getting too freaky. Alright, let's do some math. Mind you, all this math is probably wrong. I am not game theory. I'm like the racist, freaky, dumb version. We're gonna make a few assumptions. Obviously, Carnage is more powerful than Venom, as seen in the final battle, because he really needs the other people's help. But we're also gonna assume that Venom's tongue is more powerful than a human's. We're gonna use that as a baseline. So we're gonna have a range of how weak his tongue could be to how powerful it could be. So through my findings, the average human adult's tongue can exert 15 to 20 newtons of force. We see Carnage insert his tongue into a police officer. Alright, stick with me, we gotta break this down. The officer's throat is visibly in pain. This would take 130 newtons of force, according to deep throat expert Wiley Dots. We got that number because of how fast and how agitated his throat is. Alright, we're going to assume that he dies in this frame right here because his arms fall and he looks dead. So in order to go through his major organs and break his ribcage, it would take 4,000 newtons. This is as powerful as a whale. And since Carnage isn't tired after doing all this, this could be Venom's baseline. But I will say, we can't know his max power because the limits of Venom's tongue have not been explored yet. This is the best I can do. This is all the facts and logic I can conjure up. And in Venom 3, we don't get any real tongue action. It feels like the first Venom got his tongue replaced in order to feed into the dumb sidekick trope. The once serious and funny, interesting character is reduced to dumb one-liners. All this power, and yet no responsibility. So in conclusion, Venom, or more accurately, Carnage's tongue is as powerful as a whale. At the lowest. Who knows just how powerful his tongue is? I mean, we could imagine. Alright, I'm gonna have to end the video there. This is all way too freaky. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I might be turning into Diddy. Make sure to share this video just so people know how much of a freak you are. Make sure you like the video so that YouTube knows you're very interested in Venom's tongue. Alright, thanks for watching.
I got that.